Hi and welcome to my channel. This is Mutia Limon and hi. After such a long time, I really have no explanation, but let's just get on to it. Leave 2020 things in 2020. As you can see from the title, I'm going to be talking about 10 major differences that I've noticed, and some are just facts, between Botswana and Zambia. Disclaimer: this is not to say one country is better than the other. I'm just listing the differences that I've noticed between the two countries. So if, for example, I show emotion, that really should not be taken far or seriously. I'm just listing differences. Here goes. So we'll start with this right after the intro. I have no intro. Okay, so the thing with this, I wrote down a list of things that I'm going to compare without researching on them. So this is going to be based on what I think I know. And then I'll do the research later and compare my answers to the research, and let's see how accurate I know both of these things. So, difference number one. So the first thing we're going to compare is the languages. If I'm not mistaken, Zambia has, I think, 72 languages are spoken in Zambia. I don't know. And then in Botswana, the language that I know of is only one language is spoken, and that's Tswana. Hit me with the facts.
So after careful and thorough research, it was found that the number of languages spoken in Zambia amount to 72, while although there are other minority groups in Botswana that speak different languages, the official languages are English and Setswana.
Number two, the climate. Botswana is so hot. So hot. It's really hot, especially which month? September is like the hottest month, and then the winter is around June, July, April, May, June, January, February, March. Botswana has really hot summers and really cold winters. And then Botswana is also dry, like the atmosphere and everything is kind of dry. And then with Zambia, the atmosphere is really moist. I remember one time I went there with an afro and it shrunk, Okay, and then number three, we have vegetation. So obviously Zambia has an advantage with all this because they have really moist climate and rain a lot more than Botswana. So obviously the vegetation and stuff is way more. Like Zambia is green. Like you have a lot of trees, mango trees that just grow anywhere they feel like growing. And yeah, so mangoes are not even that expensive in Zambia compared to here. You can just pass by a tree and just get a mango free. And then in Botswana, they don't really have much vegetation here. The vegetation, people have farms. So I think for me, like most of the vegetables that we get is out of the shop when we buy. But in Zambia, it's very common for people to just have a garden outside in their backyard and be able to grow vegetables by themselves. Even where you don't want to grow vegetables, they just grow. But here you really have to put in the effort to grow vegetables. Now let's talk about the currency. This is $1 is equivalent to 11 pula, I think. And then $1 is equivalent to, I think, 19 kwacha right now. I'm really not sure. Check the fact. Now let's talk about the population. The last time I checked, Botswana's population was about 2-point-something million. Zambia's population, I don't remember, but I think Zambia's population is 17 million. 17 million, that's a lot. We can talk about the people now. In Botswana, let's say you're walking down the street or something and you cross paths with someone, it's very common for them to greet you or you to greet them. It's uncommon for you to just pass someone, especially that's what I've noticed. And most people do that. It's just, I think that's really polite and it's kind, and I've noticed most people do that. Mainly the older people. And then when it comes to Zambia, if you're just walking down the street, someone passes you, I don't really remember greeting people. You just pass, you don't know that person, bye, whatever. Okay, I'll just compare using an example or an incident. If someone in Botswana, maybe a girl passed with like a mini skirt, yeah, obviously some guys would look past eyes and not do anything about it. In Zambia, there are places like maybe in town, common places where you go out. If a girl were to go out in a mini, whoa, they will dress you. Might start screaming names, saying things to you, or insulting you for wearing such a thing, and then yeah, they can get violent. Most people are forced to dress decently when going to certain places as compared to here. And that's not to say that people don't dress decently here. I'm just saying, if someone were to dress indecently, there's not much of anything done towards them as compared to Zambia. Get me? Generally, I think all the people at both sides are nice. But okay, I won't say what I was going to say. If you want to find out, you should just DM me. But I'm not gonna comment on that because again, some people might find offense. I'm not here to offend anyone. I'm just here to comment on what I've noticed, right? Yeah, so generally the people are good everywhere. I can't even say that with a straight face. So generally the people are good everywhere, in Bots and Zambia. I'm lying. Public schools, I'll start with Botswana. I've noticed a huge difference. Okay, another thing with this one, because obviously the population of Botswana is really small compared to the population of Zambia, so maybe obviously it's easier for public schools to be well funded compared to Zambia. Tourist destinations in Botswana, well, I know of some, but most tourist destinations in Botswana are, let's say, the Okavango Delta. You just go there, see the delta, might go on a boat thingy, canoe or something. But I found that most tourist destinations are for people that come, like for real tourists that are from a different country. It's kind of too pricey for people that actually live in Botswana to see these places. So yeah, but sometimes it is possible. I'm not saying it's impossible, but again, remember when you're comparing. If you go for a game drive or for these things, you'll find that most of them are quite far. If you stay in the capital city, obviously, it's quite far, and you'd really have to plan a whole trip for you to get to these nice places. And then when it comes to Zambia, we can legit be driving somewhere and be like, oh, let's check out this place, like on your way home to somewhere. We ended up going to a canyon, Tiffany's Canyon, and it wasn't our plan. We wanted to go somewhere else, and we're like, let's just go see that place. We entered there, like, wow. And then they have these cool activities, canoeing, they have zip lining, and all of these are at affordable prices. Like legit, something that you didn't plan it, you can still end up doing it without really hurting your pocket that much. And that's just different with Botswana. If you wanted to go to a place, yeah, it takes a lot of planning and budgeting. That's what I think. And unless you're like super rich, I'm just poor.
When it comes to tourist destinations, there are many fun places to visit in Zambia. This is Tiffany's Canyon, which is found along the outskirts of Lusaka. There are many fun activities to do in different places in Zambia, waterfalls to see, a lot of nature to enjoy, and all this can be done even with a tight budget. So the next time you go to Zambia, look out for these places and check out some fun things that you can do. Now, when it comes to Botswana, what are some activities that we can do under a tight budget? Just kidding. Botswana is also a beautiful country with many nice places that people can visit. It is well known for its wildlife and other tourist attractions, but these places are not very close to where most people stay and may need a lot of planning to get there. Visit this place either way.
And then the last thing that I'm going to talk about is the street food that I've noticed. So we're going to talk about street food in Botswana. I am in love with the traditional food that they sell here. Just like in a place like, I'll give an example. There's a place called Main Mall where most people go buy just random stuff. There's some tourists that go there. You can see people that have lined themselves up there and they're selling food. And the food is on fire. It's like steaming there, hot and everything. The best thing that I love is seswa. It's called seswa. It's like shredded meat, shredded beef. And it's super soft and it's really amazing. But anyway, that's like when you get it there, the street food is really hot, it's really delicious, and I've seen a huge aspect of hygiene, even if it's in the streets. Now let's compare that to Zambia. I've noticed that street food is not really appetizing there. I'm sorry, but that's what I've found. Because like here, like you can legit be walking in the street or like from work and buy food in the street. You don't need to go to a restaurant. You can find something that's like, that calls you there. Now when you're going to Zambia, the people have to put in their food. Hey, don't you want to eat this? Look. You know, the smell doesn't really bring you there. And sometimes when you look at the food, it's just, I said, okay, don't take my facial expressions to mean anything. I just mean that the street food there is not that appetizing, and on a hygiene level, I don't really trust it that much. But it's not all street food, but like most of the ones that I've come across. And that's the thing, like for me to even see the comparison, I've had street food in Botswana so many times, and in Zambia, I've never had street food. I'm trying to think of a time I've had street food. I don't remember having street food in Zambia because it just doesn't look hygienic. It doesn't look appetizing. It's just not like, sometimes a person can be passing with a sausage. It's uncovered and they're just window to window while you're on a bus, window to window. He has like a sausage on a fork and this guy comes with a sausage that is like on a fork and he's showing, my sister fire sausage. I'm just like, even if I wanted it, how many windows has he passed with that same sausage until someone accepts it? And that's just kind of gross.
At a place called Main Mall in Botswana, along the streets you can find very delicious food. This is shredded beef, which can be served with pap and vegetables. Very delicious, and many people go there to buy street food. However, in Zambia, you can find a lot of food on the streets too that might be appetizing for some.
So I'm not sure if other people have had good experiences with any of these things that I have not had good experiences with in either country. You can comment below if you feel like. And yeah, that's my comparison, and let's see what I got right. So thank you for watching, and I don't know when the next video is coming in. Just don't get attached because I really don't know. I'm very inconsistent and I'm working on it, but don't put pressure on me. I will post one as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, that's too bad. I still had fun doing this, and bye. Hello beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. So hey beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel. Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel. Hi and welcome to my channel. This is Matia Limon, and